So this video, I've got some shocking footage to show you about the ISIS brides coming back, what's happened at the airport, what they've been charged for, the absolutely sick stuff they have done over there is shocking. We're going to get into all that today. The footage of them at the airport and their so-called supporters in the courtroom. Yes, that's right. These people had entourages of supporters. Like, it doesn't get much worse than that in Australia, where there's that many radicals here now. When ISIS brides come back to the country, they get flocked with supporters to help them and fill the courtroom. Like, what is going on in this country? And that's why we need to keep exposing this and get the message out there. So make sure you're liking this video, commenting down below, because I can guarantee you we'll get suppressed speaking about this. But we're not going to stay silent. We're going to keep speaking up. So let's see the footage of them at the airport and have a look what they're saying and what they've done.
Get on my way. Get on my way. Get on my way.
Why did you marry an ISIS terrorist? Why have your children been radicalized?
Did you hear that? Have a listen again. What absolute freaks. These people are not Australian. All these people, in my opinion, shouldn't be here supporting people like this, speaking like that. Not to mention all the reports coming out, they've also been punching female reporters in the gut. I wouldn't expect anything less from people and cultures that don't respect women, because this is absolutely sickening. These absolute extremists in our country make me sick that they're out there doing this, speaking to Australian reporters like this, so disrespectful. And don't get me wrong, I criticize the media a lot, but I'm not going to use that profanity and that aggression while supporting ISIS brides. It is absolutely sickening, and I cannot believe this is happening in Australia. This has to stop, and we're going to get into the charges as well. What's been going on with the charges? Because I just cannot believe how these people are even allowed back in our country, let alone there's a line of them supporting them lined up to cover them, to shield them, to attack the press. When Australians want answers of why these people are here, and then they're punching our reporters in the gut, allegedly, and using that language, which is absolutely sickening. Try not to get too worked up, because I think all of us Australians are absolutely sick of it. We've been pushed to our limit by this government. Absolute limit, where we can't afford to live, and now they're letting people like this back in the country. Literal people that went to join terrorists. It is out of control, and these radicals, it's only a ticking time bomb before something happens again like Bondi and this country goes crazy. Because Australians are at wit's end, and we are sick of it. Absolutely sick of it.
Why have your children been radicalized?
Let go of it.
What are you going to do now there in Melbourne?
Get on my way.
Like, it's just sick. It is absolutely sickening. And let's see what charges they've got.
Those court proceedings just finished up a short time ago. Mother and daughter, 53-year-old Kassar Ahmed and 31-year-old Zainab Arneb, both have been remanded in custody, and they will come back to the Melbourne Magistrates Court, where they will apply for bail on Monday. I can tell you.
And comment down below if you think they'll get bail. I bet you they will.
There was a number of supporters in that courtroom. About a third of the courtroom was filled up with family and supporters. At least 8 male.
How could you have half a courtroom filled with supporters for these absolute traitors to Australia? They shouldn't even be in our country. They've only come back from that failed terrorist organisation to milk the benefits now. And you've got all these family members and ISIS supporters in there. It's absolutely sick.
During those court proceedings, which lasted about 15 minutes each, failed to stand when the magistrate entered the room. They were charged, both those women.
What did that say, they failed to stand?
When the magistrate entered the room, 8 males during those court proceedings, which lasted about 15 minutes each, failed to stand when the magistrate entered the room.
Of course. They don't respect our legal system. They don't respect Australian values. They shouldn't be here, these people.
They were charged, both those women, grandmother and her adult daughter, in the about 8 o'clock this morning after being taken into custody by Australian Federal Police and Victorian Counter-Terrorism Joint Task Force members late last night. They were in handcuffs when they were led away in custody. The 53-year-old charged with several crimes against humanity, including enslavement, possessing a slave, use of a slave. It is alleged that she, after...
These people allegedly have slaves. I have to say allegedly on this video, they have slaves, and now they're back in Australia.
Moving to Syria in 2014, purchased or was complicit in the purchasing of a slave for $10,000 and again they will apply for bail on Monday. We saw those chaotic scenes at Melbourne Airport last night when the sister and daughter of the two charged went through the airport with around 8 children and other family members, with a scrum of family supporters that delivered and launched some vile misogynistic abuse at female reporters there covering the story, including from 7 News.
Why did you marry an ISIS terrorist? Do you regret what you did?
Crimes against humanity.
And they're still doing it. These people are sickening.
Enslavement. Crimes against humanity, use a slave. Both offences carry a maximum penalty of 25 years imprisonment.
Was it in Syria in the Middle East?
I can say that they were in Syria.
Lock them up, get rid of them, deport all those radicals supporting it. It is absolutely shocking. And the way they speak to women just shows you the respect they have. It's absolutely sickening. And I think we're all sick of it as Australians in our own country, having to put up with these radicals amongst us. The Labor government inviting them in. This is why we want stricter immigration and check who comes in the country. But Tony Burke says we don't want to do that. Albo says we've got to let everyone in. Can't discriminate. Well, sometimes you need to know who's coming in the country, because then you let freaks like this in and then we get another Bondi, because look what's happening. People that literally own slaves are coming back into our country, where allegedly their kids have been shown holding heads. Oh, they're going to be so good for the local schools, aren't they? Like, this is gone on enough. This is absolutely sickening. Australians need to speak up against this, because this is really showing you how weak our government is, how weak our legal system is, where these people come back to our country. Where's ASIO stopping them coming in, being a high risk? Can't that happen? They can pass speech laws, but they can't stop terrorists coming back in the country. I just don't understand how this can keep happening in our country. The way they spoke, the way they've been allegedly punching reporters in the gut, calling them, I can't even say. This video is probably already flagged and suppressed, so make sure you're liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. It means a lot to me. It helps push this message out there that we're not going to stay silent anymore. We're going to keep speaking up and be against this. They wanted to sneak him in. They wanted to sneak these brides into the country, and hopefully no Australians would notice. But we notice. We can see what's going on in our country. And it's full attack against the Australian culture and way of life, letting these people back in. And we are sick of it. But let me know what you think. Comment down below. Subscribe, like the video. Like I said, it means a lot to me. Join to be a member or buy me in the coffee in the description down below if you want to help support the channel more and get the Australian message out there. Or hype the video. Let's get the message out there that we're not putting up with these brides coming back. And I'll see you in the next one.